What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back with another video on the channel. And today we have got a Middle Eastern food review. This place I went to years ago, but I haven't been in a long time, and I wanted to try it again just to kind of see how it was. This place is called King Falafel. It is located in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Like I said, I've been there multiple times, but it's been a while. 4.3 ratings on Google. From what I remember, they had really good hummus, which is over here, and I got some new stuff I have never tried before, so that is what is on the agenda today. Full disclosure, I do know the owner because I've filmed there, and I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he doesn't know that I ordered this. I ordered this on DoorDash and then just picked it up so that he didn't have any idea. I didn't want to have any special treatment so people could know whether it was good or not. So, Sammy, if you are watching this, which is a very high probability he'll get a hold of this because he is on social media. What's up, bro? Full disclosure, man, I'm going to be honest about everything, so I hope it's as good as I remember. But drop a thumbs up. You want to see more of the like, subscribe, all that cringy YouTube stuff. We put out videos every day on the channel. Of course, I always appreciate your support, but let's get into this because I am way too hungry. This meal is the sweet chili shrimp platter. I've never gotten this before, but it looks really good. There's rice on the bottom. I don't want to drop this because it's really heavy. And there it comes with two sides. I got fries, which are right here, and the rice is underneath it, which is much easier for me to work with. So I'm gonna start with that. I got my spoon. God, it does smell really good. Let me get in here for some of this rice. Shrimp is on the shell, so I'm gonna. Oh, the chili sauce got on the rice. That's fantastic. See that onion right there? And you got the shrimp. There's a bag over here. I didn't just throw a shrimp tail on the floor. Nice little spice. That is not from a box. I love when the sauces are scratch made. One of the things you can usually tell is if the sauce is made from scratch or not. And I've had a lot of sweet chili sauces, but this one is different. The spice blend's different. Shrimp is cooked perfectly, not rubbery or anything like that. The kicker is that sauce. You put that chili sauce on a car bumper, it probably still tastes good. Oh, this is nice. Good to see they're still making good food. Peppers and onions are definitely fresh. With a nice saute on the shrimp, as well as the peppers. And their rice has always been good to me. Adding this chili sauce to it did not do anything to diminish the product. Let's get a fry. I've been hitting gold with my fries recently. Also got some tahini and some garlic sauce. So I'm gonna dip the fries in the garlic sauce right here. Back up, bro. Oh, yeah. Everything from here is fresh. Everything's scratch made. It was when I used to go there. It still is, thank goodness. Sometimes businesses do well and they start like devaluing their stuff. They, try to cut corners. And they haven't done that. Love that. Ooh. Picking up a little bit of spice on the chili. Not overly spicy, just enough that you know you're eating something with chilies in it. These fries are good, man. I just love when fries are perfectly crispy. One more. That's fantastic. Since I use DoorDash, I'm not sure if their prices, a lot of times DoorDash menus are more expensive than the restaurant. They do it to offset the cost, and I completely understand it. The chili, the shrimp chili platter costs 20 bucks. So, a little bit pricey. Shrimp usually will run you about 15, so I don't know if the prices are different in person. I would suggest try and get in person if the money part is an aspect, but other than that, this is very good. Good to see you're still putting it out there, man. Liked that a lot. One more shrimp. This gets a 9 out of 10, man. That's really good. The fries with the garlic sauce also get a 9 out of 10. Okay, this is something that I have never tried before or even heard of, but I wanted to take a risk and see what was going on. This is called, and I hope I don't butcher this, lahmacun pie. I hope I didn't butcher that. Hopefully I didn't, but it is a pie with, according to their description, ground beef, tomatoes, onions, and spices. So I don't know what, wait, let's just grab a piece, right? Like this. It's almost like in a pita, I think. So that is what it looks like. I'm sure you're gonna have to dip this in something. One thing though, it says ground beef, tomato, onions, and spices. I don't see anything resembling a tomato, but the spice blend in there kind of reminds me of what you get in like kofta. Get the garlic sauce. It is good though. It looks like they took this pita, stuffed it, and put it in a press, like a panini press, because there's grill marks on here. And put some of these onions like in it. It is tasty, but I will say this: as far as it being stuffed, every single piece looks just like this. So there's a lot of real estate that doesn't have that meat in there, but the taste of the meat is good. There's just not a lot of it on here. I love the crispness. Look. On the pita. Adding the onions to it definitely added more flavor. And you get a little of that garlic sauce like this. Yep. The ingredients are really fresh. And one order of these costs $6. I just wish there was more meat in it. Even if you had to up the price. Just, I need real estate. But even with that, I still think it's pretty good. Just, I would have liked more of the meat because it's very seasoned, but there's just not a lot to get it, if that makes sense. So because of that, I would give it 7.5 out of 10. Can't go to a place called King Falafel and not get falafel. So, we got falafel. Paper bag, soak up some of that grease. Love the idea, the touch of that. Sometimes you put it in like a container and it starts getting sweaty, but I'm just gonna dump it. Some big ass falafel. Oh, you love to see it. So you get 6 pieces. The order runs you $5. You can see in here. Now I expect this to be a shade of green on the inside. I've had these before. The crisp on the outside. This is gonna go crazy. This is gonna go crazy. Right here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Lots and lots of spices on the inside. Texture, perfect. Outside fry, nice and crispy. Inside, not mushy, but a lot of body to it. You can see these are scratch made. I know they are. Dip, dip. I should have got more of this, man. Never ate the whole tub. Got an extra. But it might be time where I eat all of them. Back when I used to order this, this was one of my favorite falafels. It still is. For those who don't know what falafel are, ground chickpeas, spices, roll up into a ball, and fried. That's what you want. Right in here. Ingredients matter. Freshness matters. This has both. And the cook on these is perfect. Listen, if they get this pita from a box, I don't know what box it is or a bag. Let me know. Look at that. Even the pita, both of these, 9 out of 10, very, 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 very good. One of the things I used to get from here all the time was their hummus. I really, really liked it. It's fresh, they make it from scratch, and I thought it was really flavorful, and I always get it with the meat in the middle. They have a, like, shawarma thing, the vertical spit. I used to order this all the time. I remember getting this in the wintertime when it was, like, really cold with the warm pita, and it just made me feel all good inside. Yes, I just said that, but they give you a ton of meat in here, too. Damn, there's a lot of, holy, hold on. That is all meat. Ooh, here's the, see, I was looking for that. That's what we want. Yeah, just do it like this. Just do it like this. Do it like this, coño. Look at that. Look at this. Bro. I'm gonna need a recipe for this. I've said this in other videos, but if you've only ever had, I'm sorry, try that again, still on my lip doing it. If you have only ever had hummus in, like, you know, the packaged ones you get from the store, you have got to try this. It's 5 billion times, look at this pita too, look at that. It's so warm. There's so much fucking meat in here, bro. It's so good. Like, this is a meal. Oh, yeah, even... The only difference with this one, I was kind of looking. Looks like it gave me extra meat, so I'm not complaining. The other one's had an oil with it, too. And this one doesn't. I don't know if they changed that. But honestly, it don't even matter. I got a mess all over my face. And I'm not getting up. But this itself, oh, this is so good. Let me show you this. Look how much you get. Look at the inside of that. Like, that's all meat in the middle. Worth every penny, man. I know it's gonna ruffle some feathers, because I know people are passionate about their food and where they get it from. I've had a pretty decent amount of hummus in this area. This is some of the best hummus in the area. I already know there's people who are writing in the comments right now. Let me know where you found yours, because to me this is tough to beat. I liked it even more when it had the oil in it. But it makes up for so much with this flavor. Trying to do a video. If you put the oil back, that's a 10. It's still a 9.5. It's still very good for me. You just get this and some pita, and I guarantee you'll have yourself a meal. Like, so good. This right here, never had theirs, but one of my favorite dishes as far as sweets go is baklava. Wipe my damn hands off. Read. Hold on. I'm fucking hummus in my fingers. My bad, we're not editing. But like I said, one of my favorite dishes that I've had as far as sweets go is baklava. So when I get good baklava, I usually can tell whether I like it or not. And if, you know, the quality. I can't reach my big ass fingers in here though. Yeah. Let's see. It should give it a nice audible. That. One more time. They managed to make a baklava that wasn't overly sweet or drowning in that sweet sauce that they put it in. The phyllo itself is super crispy, and a lot of times people don't like baklava because it's too sweet. This lets the other flavors shine through without being overly. Still sweet, but not like crazy. I've seen it where it's like drowning in that sauce on the bottom. Looks like I got the mixed one, so it looks like there's a different kind in here. So this is like the remix. It's the same flavor, but they presented it differently. So what they usually have in the middle of that phyllo dough, which is right here, there's more of it. Ooh, that's good. They should make it like that from now on. And I don't know what this is. I think it's still baklava, but they did it differently. Ooh, yep, there it is. So there's like the pistachios in here. That one has much more of a pistachio flavor. If you like pistachios, you will love that. I think pistachios are okay. I don't need to be the star of the show though. Yeah, man, this is really good. This is really, really good baklava, for sure. My favorite one was that one that was like the cup. The one with the cup gets a 9.5. The regular one gets a 9. And that one gets an 8. If you like pistachios, you probably give it a 10. Super big pistachio on there. Means I'm making a sandwich. So, we're going to take that pita, we're going to open it up. Put a ball in here. 2 balls. Balls. And we're going to do a little bit of this, like hummus and the meat right here. Like this. I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna do this, just because it's gonna make a mess. Alright, you lot. That is really good. I'm telling you, man. This? Oh. Why'd I stop going here? Also, game's on right now. It's Saturday night for me. So, the first game's still on. 27-17, the Chiefs are up. How much time? I can't see that. So, if you're a Chiefs fan, 2 minutes. And the Chiefs have the ball. Looks like the Chiefs are going to win. You're a Chiefs fan, congrats. I've said this a bunch of times. I've been saying it since week 5 on streams, whenever we talk about sports, on YouTube, whatever. I picked the Chiefs and the 49ers in about week 5. And that was when Jimmy Garoppolo was in for the Niners. I just thought he'd give them a better chance to win now, even though Trey Lance is probably going to be better than him later. But when I saw that he was coming back and playing, I knew that because they let the defense in the run game. Doesn't matter. But that was my pick. Now I got the young kid Brock Purdy in. Still my pick. I'm not going to switch. Even though my Giants are still in it, did not foresee them being in the playoffs. So, I might have jinxed myself. I want to be wrong. Yeah, they're kneeling on it. It's over. Looks like Mahomes is hurt, though. But he did play the rest of this game. I don't think he's going to come out. So if you're a Chiefs fan, congrats, like I said. If you're a Jaguars fan, you had a great year. I'm a Giants fan. As a Giants fan, I'm in the same boat to me as the Jaguars. They knew they had to turn the team around. They both did great jobs in changing the culture and getting their teams in the playoff. They got to win against a team that they weren't picked to beat. So you can't be upset at that, right? It's not really supposed to be your time yet, just like the Giants. So, great season in Jacksonville. Giants got the Eagles next, which is why I'm recording early, so I can go watch the game. I'm not watching with nobody. I don't want to watch with nobody. I'm trying to watch this game alone. Because if I go to a sports bar and there's Eagles fans, I already know how it's going to get chippy, and I'm not trying to be a part. I'm going to watch the game. By the time you are watching this, we will know who have won. If you're watching this and the Eagles won, congratulations. I have always said you guys are one of the best teams in the league. I'm not going to be rude. And the best team won. There's no shame in that. I hope y'all go on and get your success. I'm not one of those fans that hates when other teams win, except for Dallas. Let me give you the Dallas thing, because I say this all the time. Because shout out to my Cowboys fans. There's a lot of them that are in my live streams and stuff like that. A lot of them watch the video. Let me set the story. I've always been honest. I think Dallas is a very good football team. The thing that annoys me about Dallas, more than anything, are their fans. It's almost like everything has to come back to the Cowboys. Like, I can be like, yo, I just found $100 on the ground. They're like, hey, how about the Cowboys? I'm like, sometimes I'm in the stream, and I'm like, yo, what do you want to do today? And people would just be like, yeah, Dallas. I'm like, it's baseball season. Like, I'm not joking. That's just how it be. So, I just don't need to see the memes all day. Other than that, you guys haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. And in all seriousness, I hope you do. Maybe then y'all can relax a little bit. I'm being serious. I'm not one of those fans. I just like, because the Dallas fans never be quiet. That's why I always like giving y'all crap. But if you happen to beat the 49ers, do I think you can beat the 49ers? Yeah, I do. I think Dallas is super talented. The problem with Dallas is they're super inconsistent. They're the type of team that can beat anybody. They can beat any team in the league. They're as good as anybody in the league. The problem with Dallas is they're more prone than the 49ers, than the Eagles. Not the Giants. They're better than the Giants, even on a bad day. To having a game where they just look like lost. You know, they look like a JV team. They just don't look like they're like mentally there. And they're prone to that kind of game where they just get blown out. I haven't really seen that from the other teams. That is the only reason that I say what I say about Dallas from a football standpoint. If they're firing on all cylinders, like they did last week against Tampa, they have every chance in the world to beat them. I've always been a fan of Dak Prescott. Go watch the videos where I'm talking to Sam. I talk about him. Sam says he's trash. I said I like Dak. Well, Dak sucks. I don't think Dak sucks. I think Dak's inconsistent, but he's really talented. So, good luck to those teams. I don't really care who wins. The only team I care about wins the Giants. And if you're watching this and the Giants won. Philly, I know how that feels. I've been a fan of teams in the Giants that have gone 12-2 or 12-4, or, you know, big good records, go in the playoffs and lay an egg. I've been a part of those. So, I will tell you this, from all seriousness, from a sporting standpoint, the Eagles have an absolutely loaded roster. You'll be back next year. You got a quarterback, young guy that can play, a really good defense and a really good offense, skill players, you name it. Really good line. Yeah, I got a good team. You'll be back. Not if y'all lost, which I picked the Eagles to beat the Giants. I picked the Vikings to beat the Giants. I'm never going to pick the Giants because I'm bad luck. So, go Philly. Anyway. What time is it? I got to clean this stuff up. I get hummus off my face. And I go sit in front of a television by myself. I watch all big games basically alone. And watch this football game. No, I can't stop eating this. As far as the last game, that the Giants beat the Vikings, we talked about. Doesn't matter. But if the team's still in it, best of luck, man. Being a fan is weird because you're watching someone else do something you have no control over. So, I love all y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll talk about the other thing tomorrow. Yeah. I'll talk about the other thing tomorrow. Because I gotta go. I want to stay and eat, but I gotta watch this game, bro. But I love y'all, man. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. The Hand Times. They made it to YouTube.